everyone, welcome to Erudite Political. My name is Udbasra Sheikh and as promised earlier, here we are with another video on UGC NET JRF paper first. Now, in this video, the topic that we will be covering is from Unit 9, that is People, Development and Environment. Now in this unit, we will be covering two important topics. These are Millennium Development Goals and Sustainable Development Goals. So first came the Millennium Development Goals that were adopted for the year 2000 to 2015. After the Millennium Development Goals came the Sustainable Development Goals, and these were adopted from the year 2015 to the year 2030. So basically, Sustainable Development Goals are the successor of the Millennium Development Goals, or we can say it as Millennium Development Goals are the predecessors of the Sustainable Development Goals. So now we will be discussing each the Millennium Development Goals and the Sustainable Development Goals in this video one by one. And we hope that you find the video helpful. So now let's begin with the video. So starting with the Millennium Development Goals. So Millennium Development Goals are a set of 8 goals. और ये जो 8 गोल हैं ये यूनाइटेड नेशन के मेंबर स्टेट्स ने अग्री किया है in order to achieve by the year 2015. Now basically to all of you who doesn't know what is United Nation is, so United Nation is an international organization जिसका sole responsibility है to maintain international peace and security. And presently United Nations के 193 member states हैं. Now talking about United Nations Millennium Declaration, so ये जो declaration था ये sign किया गया था in September 2000, जिसने commit किया था world leaders को to combat poverty, hunger, disease, illiteracy, environmental degradation and discrimination against women. और इसी declaration से Millennium Development Goals को derived किया गया. फर्दर जो मिलेनियम डेवलपमेंट गोल्स हैं वो 18 क्वांटिफाइबल टारगेट्स में ब्रेक डाउन किए गए हैं और इन टारगेट्स को मेजर करने के लिए देयर आर 48 इंडिकेटर्स. फर्दर द मिलेनियम डेवलपमेंट गोल्स जो 8 मिलेनियम डेवलपमेंट गोल्स हैं ये बेसिकली आप कह सकते हो दीज आर इंटरनेशनल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स फॉर द ईयर 2015. और इस मिलेनियम डेवलपमेंट गोल का जो मिशन स्टेटमेंट था दैट वाज शेपिंग द 21st सेंचुरी स्ट्रैटेजी. फर्दर सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स ने मिलेनियम डेवलपमेंट गोल्स को सक्सीड किया इन द ईयर 2016. सो एज डिस्कस यूनाइटेड नेशंस के मेंबर स्टेट्स एज वेल एज 22 अदर इंटरनेशनल ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस हैज कमिटेड टू अचीव द मिलेनियम डेवलपमेंट गोल्स बाय द ईयर 2015. सो नाउ लेट्स डिस्कस व्हाट आर दीज 8 गोल्स. सो ये गोल्स जो मैं आपको बताने वाली हूँ ये आपको in chronological order में याद करना है because there could be a direct question that which goal is related to which one. So the first goal is to eradicate extreme poverty and hunger. The second goal is to achieve universal primary education. Third is to promote gender equality and empower women. Fourth one is to reduce child mortality. Fifth one is to improve maternal health. Sixth one is to combat HIV, AIDS, malaria and other diseases. The seventh goal is to ensure environmental sustainability and the eighth one is to develop a global partnership for development. So basically these were the 8 goals और इन्हें 2015 तक follow up करना था. So 2015 के बाद Millennium Development Goals की report आई जिसके according there were developments in various areas. So now let's discuss what were these achievements. So basically जो globally जो rate था number of deaths of children under the age of 5 years वो decreased हुआ from 2.7 million in the year 1990 to 6.3 million in the year 2013. Further जो percentage था underweight children का under the 5 years of age in the developing countries specifically वो भी ratio dropped हुआ from 28% in the year 1990 to 17% in the year 2013. Further जो new infections थे HIV infections that its ratio also declined by 38% between the year 2001 to 2013. And further other existing cases of tuberculosis also declined. So these were some developments that took place. So now we will be discussing about the sustainable development goals. So देखिए नाम से ही आपको समझ में आ रहा होगा ये जो डेवलपमेंट गोल्स हैं इनका मेन प्रायोरिटी क्या है. दैट इज टू बी सस्टेनेबल. सो बेसिकली अब इससे आपको ये समझना है सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट क्या है। सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट ऐसा डेवलपमेंट है जिसमें हम अपनी नीड्स तो प्रेजेंट की फुलफिल कर रहे हैं, बट वी आर नॉट कॉम्प्रोमाइजिंग द एबिलिटी ऑफ द फ्यूचर जनरेशंस टू मीट देयर ओन नीड्स एट दैट पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम, राइट। सो दिस इज कॉल्ड सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट। सो बेसिकली सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट की जरूरत क्यों आई आफ्टर द मिलेनियम डेवलपमेंट गोल्स? बिकॉज ऑफ द थ्री मेन रीजंस। फर्स्ट रीजन इज बिकॉज ऑफ द वेरियस रीजन, जिन्हें हम थ्री ब्रॉड कैटेगरीज में classified कर देंगे. So the first one is over exploitation of natural resources, then the second one is scarcity of resources, and the third one is climate change. So obviously sea levels are still rising and there is increase in atmospheric temperature and extreme weather events. Now let's discuss the three core elements of sustainable development. So जो तीन main element होते हैं sustainable development के, these are economic growth, the second one is social inclusion, and the third one is environment protection. So अगर हम इन्हें proper categories में divide करें in terms of sustainability, so these are environmental sustainability, then social sustainability, then and the third one is economic sustainability. So talking about environmental sustainability, so basically in this we will be trying to prevent nature from being used as an inexhaustible source of resources, and हमें इंश्योर करना है कि नेचर का प्रोटेक्शन हो और रैशनल यूज हो जितनी भी नेचुरल रिसोर्सेस अवेलेबल हो. Then coming to social sustainability, so when we talk about social sustainability, then we should foster gender equality and development of people and communities and cultures in order to help to achieve a reasonable and fairly distributed quality of life, healthcare, and also education across the countries all over the globe. Then if we talk about economic sustainability, so economic sustainability obviously focuses on equal economic growth, जो generate करेगा wealth for all, and also this wealth is without harming the environment. और जितना भी investment होगा और जो economic resources का distribution होगा, that will be made equal distribution. Also poverty should be eradicated in all its forms and dimensions from this world. So now let's discuss the 17 sustainable development goals. So always keep in mind that there are 17 sustainable development goals and 8 millennium development goals. Now these 17 sustainable development goals are very interlinked with the global goals. और sustainable development goals का mission statement था, that is a blueprint to achieve a better and more sustainable future for all by the year 2030. So ये जो goals थे ये सेटअप किए गए थे in the year 2015 by the United Nations General Assembly. And these goals are included in a United Nations resolution. And this resolution is called 2030 Agenda, or what it is commonly known as the Agenda 2030. So now let's discuss all the 17 sustainable development goals. So the first one is about no poverty. The second one is zero hunger. Third is good health and well-being. Fourth is quality education. Fifth is gender equality. Sixth is clean water and sanitation. Seventh is affordable and clean energy. Eighth is decent work and economic growth. Ninth is industry, innovation and infrastructure. 10th is reducing inequality. 11th is sustainable cities and communities. 12th is responsible consumption and production. 13th is climate action. 14th is life below water. 15th is life on land. 16th is about peace, justice and strong institutions. And 17th is related to partnership for the goals. So basically इनका जो implementation होता है ना, वो countries की government implement करती हैं, and these are not basically binding in nature. But जितने भी United Nations के member states हैं, they try to achieve these goals. अब when we talk particularly about India, so India ने ये sustainable development goals को implement किया है through various policies of the government. So some of the policies we can say, for example, Manrega. So that is Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act. So this is being implemented, in order to provide jobs to unskilled laborers and improve their living standard. Then we talk about National Food Security Act. So ये भी enforce करता है in order to provide subsidized food grains. Then if we talk about a flagship program, that is Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. So ये भी government of India ने launch किया था. फर्दर इफ वी टॉक अबाउट इंटरनेशनल सोलर अलायंस, सो इसमें जैसे कि रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी का जो टारगेट सेटअप किया गया है दैट इज 175 गीगावाट बाय द ईयर 2022. सो बेसिकली इसमें भी हम लोग सोलर एनर्जी, विंड एनर्जी और जितने भी अदर रिन्यूएबल सोर्सेस ऑफ एनर्जी हैं उनको यूज करेंगे सो दैट जो डिपेंडेंस होगी हमारी फॉसिल फ्यूल्स पे वो रिड्यूस हो. एंड ऑल्सो दिस विल बी फुलफिलिंग सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल. And also there are many schemes, for example Amrut or the Hriday. So Amrut is Atal Mission for Rejuvenation and Urban Transformation. Then if we talk about Hriday, so that is Heritage City Development and Augmentation Yojana. So these schemes have been launched for the improving the infrastructure aspect. And also there are number of policies and acts that are coming up for the environment, and India has already agreed with the Paris Agreement in order to express its intent to combat the climate change by ratifying the Paris Agreement. So these were some important policies of the government in order to implement sustainable development goals. So this was all about the millennium and the sustainable development goals. In the coming up videos we will be conducting a quiz session in which we will be solving all the questions related to this topic that has been asked in the previous year question papers. So stay tuned for the more upcoming videos, and if you find at least one thing important from this video that you are taking away, then please do subscribe to our channel, like, share and comment, and do recommend this channel to whomsoever you find it would be helpful or relevant. Thank you.